Hey guys, hoping all is well with everybody. In this video we're going to be going over vocabulary term practice number 4. Now remember, as we're reviewing these vocabulary terms, we're not only trying to understand how they're spelled, we're also trying to understand what they are defined as and what they mean, but also how they're used in context. And because of that, when we come across certain words can have more than one meaning in the context of which it's used. So that means that they can carry more than one definition, but I'll definitely let you know as we come across those double meaning words. But let's look at our first word for today. Our first word for today is the word saunter, and saunter is spelled S-A-U-N-T-E-R. And now the definition of saunter is to walk in a slow, relaxed manner without any hurry or effort. Okay? Walk in a slow, relaxed manner without hurry or effort. Okay? So one of the examples that we kind of talked about in session with this one was the students sauntered into the classroom. I'm going to kind of illustrate this. So when you're in a hurry, you have your books and you're going crazy and you're probably running as fast as you can. Usually a saunter, when you're not in a hurry and you're just very relaxed, is almost like a do-do-do kind of manner. Okay, so that's kind of to differentiate the idea between sauntering and being in a hurry or anxiously trying to get somewhere. Okay, but that's our first word. Saunter is to walk in a slow, relaxed manner without hurry or effort. Okay, let's look at our next word. So our next word is one of our double meaning words. So let's take a look at it. It's the word solitary. And solitary is spelled S-O-L-I-T-A-R-Y. Now the primary definition of solitary is to be done or existing alone. Okay? Done or existing alone. Okay. Now, the word solitary is actually derived from Latin for solitarius, which means the same thing, alone or by oneself. Okay. The second definition of solitary is to be a recluse or a hermit. Okay, a recluse or hermit. Now, one of the things that we can take away from this definition is a common phrase that we use today in terms of the phrase solitary confinement, which means to be independent or by oneself in a confined or small space. Okay? So this is our second word. This is the word solitary. S-O-L-I-T-A-R-Y, done or existing alone, or a recluse or hermit. Okay? Let's look at our next word. Our next word is also a double meaning word, and our next word is the word thrifty. And thrifty is spelled T-H-R-I-F-T-Y. The primary definition of thrifty is describing a person or a behavior. So it's of a person or behavior and it's using other resources as well as money carefully and not wastefully. So using money and other resources carefully, not wastefully. Okay. So one of the examples that we kind of talked about in session is one of the characteristics of the Scout Law in the Boy Scouts of America is thrifty, along with brave, reverent, kind, obedient, a lot of other characteristics, but this is one in which a person or acting on a behavior is using a resource, not wastefully and carefully. Okay. The second definition of the word thrifty is actually relative to plants, and that means that they are strong and healthy. Okay. Okay. So the example that we discussed, or that I came up with, is that when plants are watered on a daily basis and given the correct amount of sunlight as well as nutrients, giving them a chance to grow, they can be very thrifty and healthy. Okay? Alright, so that is our third word, thrifty, of a person or behavior using money and other resources carefully and not wastefully. And then in regards to plants, meaning strong and healthy. Let's look at our next word. So our next word is also a double meaning word. A lot of double meaning words today. Our next word is the word vivid. Vivid is spelled V-I-V-I-D. And its primary definition is producing powerful feelings of strong, clear images in the mind. So, producing powerful, full feelings of strong, clear images in the mind. Okay. And the example that we came up for this one was the concert that was full capacity concert, brought a lot of vivid thoughts back upon our memory. So when we were recalling the concert, they were very vivid and they were very lively. So the full capacity audience, the music, just the overall atmosphere allowed it to be recalled in the mind very easily. So vivid is producing powerful feelings of strong, clear images in your mind. Okay. The second definition of vivid is actually an adjective used to describe a person's personality, which means lively and vigorous. Okay. So when we're describing someone who is very vivid, one of the characteristics that we can almost think of is like a bubbly personality. It's very lively, it's very outgoing, okay? That's another way that we can interpret a vivid personality, okay? So this is the word vivid. It's producing powerful feelings or strong, clear images in the mind, but it's also used to characterize a person who is very outgoing and very lively. Okay? Let's look at our last word for today. So our last word, coincidentally, is also a double meaning word. Let's take a look. So this word is the word withdraw. Withdraw is spelled W-I-T-H-D-R-A-W. Now the primary definition of the word withdraw is to remove or take away from a place or position. remove or take away from a place or position. So one of the things that we talked about in session with this word is turtles are a great example of being able to withdraw. Basically, whenever they are in a dangerous situation, they are going to withdraw their head and into their shell to be safe and out of harm's way. So they're going to withdraw into their shell. Okay, it's more of a flight or flee response as opposed to a fight response. Okay. The second definition of the word withdraw is to leave or come back from a place especially a war zone. Okay. Now the example that we talked about, or with this one, was the sentence that both countries agreed to withdraw their troops. So they basically formed a treaty or some kind of an agreement to basically retreat or withdraw both of their troops. Okay, so these are our 5 words for today. Let's do a quick recap of all of them. So we had the word saunter, solitary, thrifty, vivid, and withdraw. Okay. And then just a quick recap of definitions. Saunter is to walk in a slow, relaxed manner without any hurry or effort. Solitary is one of our double meaning words. First one meaning that it is done or existing alone, derived from the Latin for solitarius. The second definition of solitary is to describe a person, a recluse or a hermit. Thrifty is also one of our double meaning words. The first definition of thrifty is of a person or behavior, to use resources carefully and not wastefully. And its second definition of thrifty is in regards to plants and vegetation, meaning strong and healthy. Vivid is our fourth word for today, also a double meaning word, meaning producing powerful feelings or clear images in the mind. And it's also used to characterize a person's personality that is very lively or vigorous. And then our last word for today was withdraw, meaning to remove or take away from a place or position. And then its second definition, as it is also a double meaning word, to leave or come back from a place, more specifically a war zone. Alright, I hope this video helps you guys out, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care. Bye.